must just remind you, Ronald, we are live on YouTube, so please mind your language. Right, from you personally, how will you look back on the 2015-2016 season, do you think?
After Sunday, but overall a difficult start. We had the qualification of the European League, and it was a disappointment not to reach the European League stage. That makes the start of the season more difficult. I think we had after that a good run. We had a difficult time in January, but 6 wins out of the last 8 makes it special, and even more special if we get the 3 points this Sunday. And what happened everywhere, okay, it's not our problem, we hope, but first we have to do it by ourselves.
We'll come back to Sunday and what might happen in a moment, but let's just go back to what you described as a difficult period. It was Christmas time, wasn't it, into January, and I know a lot of the fans, and you were reading it, starting to look over our shoulders a bit. What was going through your mind at that point, and how did you, the team and the coaching staff turn things around?
First of all, I think what you have to do as a manager, keep belief in the players, in the quality of the players. We knew that we have really a strong squad, more competition than we had last season. And I remember I had a meeting with the board, and the board was really comfortable, and of course maybe a little bit worried. I was maybe a little bit more worried than they were at that moment. And but okay, the players did a fantastic job. The reaction in the team was amazing. And okay, that means a lot, because that's always a difficult time to turn around if you are in a bad period, because the Premier League is really a very tough competition.
And I asked you this question, I think, on Monday Night Football as well. Claudio Ranieri and Leicester have done you no favours here, have they? We're going to win the league now, aren't we?
No, in life you have, and you need always ambition. And they showed us really that it's not always about the big teams. They did a fantastic job to win the title. We did a very good job, because we beat this season all the big ones, and maybe a little bit more being consistent brings us a little bit more close to the top.
It is an amazing story, though, what Ranieri and Leicester have done, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's unbelievable. At the moment that Leicester was the first on the table, nobody was expecting the title for them. But really strong team, great spirit in the team. Didn't play for Europe, no injuries, and a little bit help from the referees, I think. But that's a human reaction, because we like that they won the title, and also the referees.
Now, I loved asking Les a question about the medical team. I want to ask you a question that us, the fans, don't often get to hear about, and that's the team that worked with you, Ronald, the coaching staff. Tell us a little bit about them. Firstly, what it's like to work with your brother, for starters, the good-looking Koeman.
And the younger one. No. But yeah, it's fantastic, because we had a dream one day to work together, and that dream came true, and that's fantastic, because I don't need to talk a lot to him. We know his reaction, my reaction about football. We think the same. The character of us is different. That's the reason that we can work together. And what was the next question?
I was going to ask you about the other three. The other three, you got Jan, you've got Dave Watson, who we call Beach Ken, and you've got Sammy Lee. Sorry. And Sammy Lee. And I'd imagine with those three and Sammy over here, I imagine he's the calm, relaxed, easygoing one.
Yeah.
Am I right or am I wrong?
No, you're right. No, but really, it's always important to have a good understanding in the technical stuff. If it's not working well, that's not good for the players. They see that there is something wrong in the technical stuff, and everyone in this staff has his quality and the freedom to take initiative in a lot of things. And all of them are doing an amazing job, and that's the best. And I think we are straight together. We have discussions, but we have a lot of respect for each other. And Dave is doing an amazing job. He's involved in the set pieces. Maybe with West Ham, the best team in set pieces. There's a big compliment first to Dave and to the players. And Jan is my right hand in case of the physical states of the players. And of course, together with the rest of the medical staff. And I'm very proud of them, because we did not have really a lot of injuries this season. And that's, first of all, good prepared when they start to train. And of course it's all about the way how players live and the way how they acting and like a professional. And I don't have questions about that. And last but not least, Sammy. Yeah, Sammy's from Liverpool. And sometimes difficult to understand. But and he's learning some Dutch words, and Sammy is Sammy, and he's a great influence in the team, and he's always busy, he's always working. I think he waked up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He's on 6 o'clock in the morning on Marchwood, and then he's waiting that Dave II is in, because then he can start talking.
That's absolutely fascinating, and what a terrific team you are, and I congratulate all of you. Just to finish with then, Ronald, since that period you talked about, your form in 2016 has been remarkable. It's been sort of championship-winning form, really. You mentioned the 6 wins out of 8, which you take into Sunday. How special, and you touched on this earlier, but how special for you and everyone here would it be to get European football back here at St Mary's with Southampton?
No, that's very special. I think the fans deserved it. The players deserved it. It's always a good experience for players to play in Europe, and I think it's a good experience to get that opportunity to deal with the European League and the Premier League, because that's more tough than if you play only for the Premier League. And I think that's a nice target. But first of all, win this Sunday, because that is a big thanks to the fans. We had a great season in most of the home games, and we like to finish it on a very good way this Sunday.
From all of us, good luck on Sunday. Well done so far. Ladies and gentlemen, please thank Ronald Koeman.